A fabulous day to each and everyone. I am Maria Dayan Anting, and I will discuss to you today a new lesson which titled The Teacher as a Model of Good Character. But before we dive into another topic, I want you to list down three characteristics of a teacher to be a model of good character. Again, list down at least three characteristics of a teacher to be a model of good character. Okay, without further ado, let us begin with our discussion. Okay, the teacher as a model of good character. Since ancient time, teachers are recognized as exemplars of good character, attitude, and values. They are keepers of values and traditions of different cultures around the world. Many people consider them as a prophets, spiritual leaders, and great mentors. For Christians, Jesus is the perfect kind of teacher and leader to emulate. For Chinese, the teachings and values of Confucius are always in a very high regard. The life and the teachings of Buddha are also very influential among the Buddhists. Plato and Aristotle are regarded as great teachers during the time in Greece. Alright, as you notice on the descriptions, that during ancient times, teachers aren't the one who teaches in front of the class to face students, to be in the four corners of the classroom to teach every student. But they are the individuals that are so called keepers of values, traditions of different cultures around the world. They are individuals who stand on their principles and beliefs, and they faithfully perform their duties at all times. These model teachers used their nature and character to influence people. So those are a good moral character those respective teachers embodied. They are not just a teacher, but they are a leader and a great mentor. Currently, we still see many teachers exemplifying good values and character. Do you agree? As we reach this milestone, or as we reach a second year level of tertiary education, there were lots of teachers we have encountered. And yes, there were teachers who exemplify good values and good character. That's why we are being influenced by them. And that is also the reason why, where, and who we are right now. In the international scene, we see that many Nobel laureates and Pulitzer Award winners are teachers in higher education. And for your information, this Nobel laureates and Pulitzer Award is a kind of award that is given internationally for those individuals with moral character to the point that they can uplift others with a good values and respect. So it is being said here that most of the winners are teachers in higher education. Why? Because a teachers in a higher education or all teachers in general are destined to have good values and character because we cannot give that specific values and character if we don't have that values in ourselves. So, in order for us to share, in order for us to uplift others, to influence others, we need to fuel ourselves with good character, with good values, with good personality. In the Philippines, some of the recipients of 10 Outstanding Young Men or TOYM and 10 Outstanding Women in Nation Service or TOWNS are also teachers. It is really interesting and it is really good to hear, especially we are educators, that And 10 outstanding women in nation service are also teachers. Because we, teachers, or we, future educators, and the teachers in general, aren't just a teacher. We are an agent of change that we can do wonders for our country and for our people. We are made to influence, to uplift, to educate, and to teach our students, our learners, with good moral character, not just academically. Because what makes an individual is its personality, values, and characters. So, teachers, are you ready with that mission? That you will going to teach, and what makes it better is to touch the lives of an individual. We can let them grow, we can mold them to be the best version of themselves. And that's what makes teacher a hero and a good model of good character. Every year, we hear news about outstanding teachers from basic education to tertiary education levels. Now let's watch this as an example.
Good job ang dedikasyon ng isang kababayan nating special education teacher sa Amerika. Kinilala ang 29-year-old na si Dale Ebcas ng the Governor's Council on Disabilities and Special Education in the state of Alaska. Iginawid sa kanyang Individual of the Year Award for Special Education in Inclusive Practices. 4 na taon nang nagtuturo bilang SPED teacher doon ang tubong Cagayan de Oro na si Teacher Dale. Aktibo rin siya bilang Unified Sports Coordinator para sa Special Olympics at National Tournament. Layo ng Inclusive Practice Award na kilalanin ang mga natatanging guro na tinitiyak na may pagkakataong makapag-aral sa general education ang mga batang may kapansanan. Isa si Teacher Dale sa daan-daang gurong pinagpilian para sa parangal ngayong taon. Congratulations at good job, Teacher Dale!
Under the 10 Outstanding Young Men or TOYM and 10 Outstanding Women in Nation Service or TOWNS or towns are actually those teachers who excelled in their profession, who made their profession good, beautiful, and excellent so that they can uplift others. And if they are noticed, then there's a big possibility that they will be awarded with this outstanding young men and for the outstanding woman in nation's service. Just like Sir Dave Neskab, who is dedicated and passionate in teaching. There are also many teachers who are exemplars of good character who remain doing their duties with humility and excellence. They may have neither received any award nor recognition, but still have excelled in their fields. Yes, majority of our teachers who exemplifies good character remain doing their duties with humility and excellence, and they did not count on to the award or any recognition. They just excelled in their fields, that they just doing their duties with humility and excellence, not minding with any awards or recognition. They continuously influence the lives of many students who came to learn under their care, and they extend their time to teach and to touch the lives of their learners. They are good mentors and they are dedicated professionals who work not for an award or recognition, but for their passion to touch the lives and to shape the future of their learners. In many places, we also hear and read stories of successful individuals attributing their successes in life due to the influence and nurturing character of great teachers. Right? Well, during any recognition, any graduation, some or majority of students will always love to share their greatest gratitude to each or specific teachers who influence, who shape, who mold, and who influence to the person that they become. And let's also remember that who and what we are right now was also an influence of our great teachers back then, and even to our teachers up until now. And this simply shows that amidst the ups and downs of teacher qualities, the society has never stopped producing great teachers who continue to serve as models and molders for students across generations. I can say that we are so lucky that our society has never stopped producing great teachers. It is great to remember that who, what, where we are right now was once influenced by our great teachers. We didn't come this far if they didn't show up, if they didn't teach, if they didn't influence, if they didn't mold us, if they didn't touch our lives to the best version of ourselves right now. To be a teacher is to be able to touch the lives of individual, to be able to uplift, to be able to mold, to encourage everyone, to encourage our learners to become a best version of themselves that they can reach their goals, their aims, and their dreams without difficulties. Teachers are our heroes.
And guess what? We are the heroes that the future generation needs. So, let us work for this with the best of our ability.
And that was the teacher as a model of good character. Always remember, we are a teacher and we are not just a teacher. Okay, for our evaluation, if you really understand, I want you to write an essay. Okay, write it in a one whole sheet of paper. All right, here's the question. Who among your former teachers have greatly influenced you to become a teacher? How? All right, follow the steps or follow the process of introduction, body, conclusion, which as your guide in your essay writing.